Hey YouTube pipe community, this is Michelle Baruch coming at you with the last review for my current stash of tobacco. I'm going to talk a little bit later about what I'm hoping to order this week and have for my next set of reviews. Tonight I've got, I'm going to review the MacBaren mixture, the Scottish blend, which is what I'm smoking right now. And it's very lovely. I became aware of this. I actually did a search on the top selling aromatics and the top selling English blends. This came in at number 2 on pipesandscigars.com. Let me put this down here so that you can understand what I say. So here's what they said about it. I'm sorry. It was on smokingpipes.com. I'm not sure what I just said. Pipes and Cigars, that's where you order. Anyway, so the MacBaren Scottish blend, mixture Scottish blend, is the number 2 best-selling of the aromatics on this list, second only to the Lane 1Q. And it mentions that it's a matured Virginia's golden brown Burleys and rich Cavendish and more ripe Virginias, which sounds wonderful. I think after I ordered it, I'd forgotten that it was technically a aromatic and was looking for, I think I've even mentioned it on my channel here as an English. I don't know what I was thinking there. So anyway, Burleys, Virginias, Cavendish, yum. I'm really liking, as a general rule, I'm liking all of the MacBarens that I'm trying. I really like the Acadian Perique. Whole different world from this, but this is nice. This is a very mild tobacco, and usually I like a lot more bold flavor, but for something that's technically an aromatic, it's not syrupy sweet, it's not sugary. I don't find this, how would I put it? Like, when I smoked cigars, I always stayed away from flavored cigars. I liked really bold cigars. I liked my Nicaraguans with a little bit of spiciness to them and a leatheriness and a richness. And for the most part, you know, I want my pipe smoking to be pretty bold too. And this is nice. This isn't, I wouldn't consider this, it's an aromatic, but I wouldn't consider it like overly flavored. It's not like cherry flavored or vanilla flavored. That being said, I really do like the Autumn Evening by Cornell and Deal. That really earthy maple flavor. But again, yeah, that's more about the earthiness and the sweetness that complements it to me. This is very nice, though. This is very approachable. This is something I could see when I'm, you know, hopefully considered no longer a newbie, and some newbie comes to me and he or she says, hey, you know, what are some suggestions of places to start if they're apprehensive about something being too strong or too bold? This would be something I would definitely suggest to them, you know, having some complex flavor to it, but not being punched to the mouth in smokiness or spiciness, any of that. This is something I think that pretty much any pipe smoker might enjoy. Okay, I think I'll let that go out for now. I am enjoying it greatly. Now the tin note or the jar note, and this was you know, this wasn't the 1.75 tin. This was the it's a much bigger tin. What size is this one? What does it say? I think it's like 3 or 3.5 ounces here. For not much more than a 1.75 ounce tin of something else. Very doable price-wise. Oh man, though. The jar note from this is it's really amazing. It's not quite as earthy as some of the things I've been smoking lately. It has this may sound bad. It has like a honey quality to it, but I don't mean that in a bad, like cloying way. It's a very natural kind of sweet smell to it. It's not a sugary. I'm not sure what I'm getting at, but it's a certain type of sweetness. Oh no, it's like a dried fruit, like plums or figs, something like that. This light won't show it very well, but it's very, very light brown, golden. There's some dark flakes in here too. That's probably the Cavendish, I'm guessing. Correct me if I'm wrong, those of you who know this blend. What I found really interesting when I opened it up, though, it came out of the tin quite a bit drier than most of the things that I have purchased up till now. Although it's still springy, to squeeze, but very, very dry on the fingers. But I was really shocked by how the golden burleys, I'm guessing this is from the description that I read, are very coarse cut, not the delicate ribbon cut like, say, the Dunhill style of ribbon cut. And then the darker tobaccos that are in here are smaller, and it's a mix cut, which, of course, packing a bowl for the first time with a mix cut, I wasn't entirely sure how to go about that. So I did the twist method that I've seen a few people do in the YouTube pipe community, and gave it the finger test. It was still springy, but I was a little concerned that maybe I'd packed it too tight. Obviously, that's going to be the type of thing that's going to take me a while to get used to, the different styles of tobacco cut. I'm still really liking those Orlik Golden Slices, though, and doing the fold and kind of wad method that Mutton Chop Piper talks about in his videos. But this seems fine. The draw is fine. It seems to have good flow. Obviously, some of that also is my new briar, my Graybow Grand Duke here, which it is so hard when you only have a couple pipes to let your briar rest for a couple days. This is the third time I've smoked it. I've been doing the cob otherwise still. My birthday's coming up, so we'll see. I did also get a very cheap, we'll see how it comes to me, but very cheap French briar, King's Cross, I think I scored it for $4.25. So even if it comes and it's complete garbage, that's okay. I got my money's worth, right? And it'll help me keep, from overusing this briar. So let me light up, and then I'll talk to you about what I'm hoping to order. So, in my shopping cart, I just pulled up my shopping cart for tobaccopipes.com. I have very limited funds as a general rule. I get paid every other week, every other week, twice a month, most months. And I'll have a great deal of money. And so I'm sure a lot of you are in a similar situation. So I have to plan out my purchases. Plus, I want to make these reviews interesting. So let me tell you what I'm thinking. And I want you guys to suggest a fourth. So I've got three things in my shopping cart. When I get paid on Friday morning, I'll pull the plug on my purchase. But so right now I've got the Hearth and Home Marquee Series, the Fusilier's Ration, which a couple people like I'm a Wrench and Timber Drifter, I always blank on something when I do these videos, talk about as being comparable to the Bengal slices. And I think recently Bradley from Stuff and Things also made a comment that was intentional as well. So I'm really looking forward to the Fusilier's Ration, because I really, really do like the Bengal slices. I still haven't smoked it out of the briar yet. So Fusilier's Ration. The other thing I'm planning on ordering is the Escudo Navy Deluxe. Very excited. That looks, from what I can figure out, to be a really good vapor. So I'd like to compare that to the Orlex Golden Slices. Also, it's the coin style of flake tobacco, so that'll be fun for me to load up a pipe with as well. And then the third thing, because I just saw somewhere that they're not going to be making anymore for very obvious reasons, the vintage Syrian by MacBaren HH. So those are the three things that I have in my shopping cart right now that I'm going to order on Friday morning when I get paid. But I want you to suggest a fourth thing that will give me a little variety from what I've just put in there. And if tobaccopipes.com has it, and it doesn't cost a lot of money, then I'll include it in my order and I'll review it here. So, yeah, talk too much. So, yeah, anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Wisconsin, like a lot of this part of the country, got this huge snowstorm. So, I know I keep talking about snow or weather in all of my videos. I'm going to have to stop doing that. Snow shovel behind me. Anyway, so I'm actually sitting here in my garage right in front of my snowblower. We're supposed to actually get maybe 5 to 8 inches of snow overnight tonight. We'll see if that happens. Whenever they say that, then it never happens. Then when they say it's 1 to 2 inches, it's huge. So as it stands right now, my snowblower has been drained of gas. So we'll see if I can store it for the summer or whether or not I have to fill it up again and get it going. Either way, I'm happy. But hope you're well wherever you are in YouTube land. Stay smoky. Let me know what you want me to include in my order. And be well. Sei gesund.